What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Take a Timeout, episode 32, man. Yeah, football went down. We was in the city, man. We was in Cincinnati Saturday. It was a fun weekend for me, Nate. But yeah, speaking of Nate, he's got a little segment for us, a little trivia game that we're gonna run it up.
Yep. So with all the discussion going around, especially this season, who's going to win MVP, I think this is by far the most up in the air MVP. It just kind of got me thinking, who, at least in our lifetime, because we were all born around 2002, 2001, who were all the MVPs in our lifetime. So I have 8 total names, all right? It won't be too – I feel like some are pretty easy, and then I won't say get harder, but they're kind of all over the place. All right. No cheating, guys.
I ain't cheating.
All right. First player. This player I'll just tell you, he's a quarterback. 5,250 passing yards, a 41 to 12 touchdown interception ratio, and 67% of their passes. And so there's some players that have won multiple MVPs. There's only one season I put for them. You have to give me the year and the player. But once we start getting through these, it'll narrow it down for you.
Year and the player?
Yeah, so I'll reread the stats. It's 52-50 passing yards and a 41 to 12 touchdown to interception ratio. Yep.
All right, I think I got the player, but the year. All right, the player I'm going to say is Drew Brees. And the year I'm going to go with is 2015.
No.
No to both?
Yeah.
Oh, no to both.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm looking over at Don like this is a James segment because I ain't got a clue.
Oh, okay. I like this stuff. This is Matt
Patrick.
Ryan.
This is Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep. Not
Okay.
giving me a year.
I don't know when Patrick Mahomes won the MVP.
I guess we're starting off easy. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
I don't know
me
about
too.
the year. We did 2018, I'm just going to guess.
No.
2019.
No. Anybody else got a year?
2021.
No.
2020.
It's back to you, Kyler.
2019, Patrick Mahomes.
No.
What in the world?
It's 2022.
So it's not Patrick Mahomes?
Think about the question that Kyler had to ask before we started the podcast.
I don't remember.
I got asked a lot of questions.
Oh. Is this Lamar?
No, it's Patrick Mahomes.
All right.
What is it?
Yeah, you're just gonna tell us.
It was last year's MVP.
Oh.
Are we
See,
going
that's
like
what we're
last
talking
year
about.
to the year before that? 'Cause
Like
I mean-
2022 to 2023.
Okay. No, I'm saying like, are we starting with last year's and then go to the year before? Or is it
No,
just
no,
random?
it's mixed.
It's random.
Yeah,
It's
it's
random.
mixed.
Okay, so Patrick Mahomes of 2023.
Yeah, so nobody
Okay.
got credited with anything. All right. This next player had 4,944 passing yards, a 38 to 7 touchdown interception ratio, and completed 70% of his passes.
Sure, go down.
All right. Okay. It's Matt Ryan.
It is Matt Ryan. What year was that?
See, Nate, this is where you're going to get me because I have no idea the year.
2017.
No, I know
Nope.
what year. I know what year this is.
Kyler, what year was it?
2015.
No.
2014.
No.
Oh, then it was seriously like for real. It was 2016.
Yep. There you go.
2016,
Yeah.
Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
38 to 7.
All right, this is where we
28.
hit our first non-quarterback.
Oh.
All right.
A non-quarterback MVP?
Yep. Look at this guy.
It's not been
He
many
had
of those.
2,097 yards, 13 touchdowns, 5.8 yards per carry.
All right, we're going to let Dom start because James knows this off the rep.
No,
No,
it's
it's
your
your go. We both
Oh.
know who this is.
I don't know. Who won the MVP?
He was on the cover of a Madden. Well,
Wait, is this Todd Gurley?
no.
Kyler. No,
No.
Go ahead, James.
it's AP.
Yep. What year did he
Why
win?
did I say that?
What year?
Yeah.
2012?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was.
Yeah, it was 2012. Yeah.
I was hoping he didn't get back to Dom because he wasn't on that immediately.
Yeah, that's my guy.
All right, this player had 3,127 passing yards, 36 touchdowns to 6 interception ratio, and completed 66% of his passes.
Okay, so this is before 2010.
No. I know who it is.
Okay.
I think I know who it is, too.
What's your start?
Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
And 2019?
Yep. Because Russell Wilson.
You got to
was-
think about the Russian.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson was in that conversation that year, but the Seahawks were butt cheeks. All
What
right.
the factoid of the night.
This next player had 4,806 passing yards, 50 touchdowns to 8 interceptions, and completed close to 70% of their passes as well.
Oh, I know this one.
Tom Brady.
It is Thomas
I was
Edward
going to say
Brady.
Tom.
What year is that?
So I remember this one game, he had like
Which of
7
the 6
touchdowns.
years?
Goodness. 50 tutties and how many interceptions?
7. 8, sorry.
This
8.
was the year with Moss, wasn't it?
Who
I think so.
knows? Who knows?
All right.
Who knows?
All right, this was 2006.
Negative.
So this was the year that he got like 7 touchdowns before halftime in the snow game.
Oh, he's out. I thought I had my stuff down. Yeah.
And I
You're right.
don't know what year it was, so I'm going to guess probably around like, because he definitely had Randy Moss. I'm pretty sure it was like 2010.
No.
That's a guess. I don't know the year.
It is 2008 to 2009 season.
Nope.
What?
2007.
Yep. There you go. Yep, because that was the year that it was the most goated team ever, and they lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl.
That's because we beat him in 2008. I'm stupid, man.
Yeah.
All right, this is another running back. This player had 18,000. I'm sorry, yeah, 18,000. He had 1,850 rushing yards, 31 touchdowns, and averaged 5.2 yards per carry.
I feel like this got to be an old dude. I don't know.
It is
He's-
an older
yeah,
dude.
I feel like
He's
1,800
older.
yards would not get you the tutty this day. I
This
mean,
is still in our lifetime.
But like
right?
I said, yeah, this is like past 2002. And to be honest, I don't even know who his quarterback was around this time.
Oh, is it? I don't even know. I'm gonna guess Marshawn Lynch. But I know that's not. That's not it. I have no
I
idea.
really only have one guess.
It was not Marshawn Lynch.
He should have got it though.
Is it LaDainian and Tomlinson?
It is.
Yeah,
Okay.
LT.
In what year?
2004.
2.
3.
Nope.
5.
You went out of turn. It's not 05.
Oh.
Let's keep going.
My 6.
Yep, there you go.
Dang,
Guess
that
that's
seems
a win.
later.
All right, now this one will throw you for a loop. If anyone gets this, congratulations. You should just win everything. This player had 4,689 passing yards, threw 26 touchdowns and 10 interceptions, and completed 67% of his passes.
I know the answer. Is it my turn?
Sure.
Cam Newton.
No.
It's not Cam Newton?
Nope.
Who would it?
I don't think Cam threw that for that much yardage.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's I don't even know.
28 to 10? That was your MVP? Was it a really bad year in the NFL or something?
It must have been.
Yeah, I don't know.
It must have been.
Wait, can you read off his stats again?
Yeah, he had 4,689 passing yards, threw 26 touchdowns and 10 interceptions, and completed about 68% of his passes. If you round it up.
So I'm thinking it's not one of the great MVPs.
So who's
seasons
the most
we've had.
fraudulent MVP of all time? Let's guess.
I'm guessing they're on a good team with some good weapons.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like he's like trying to. Oh, it's Brock Purdy
Of this
year.
year. That's what
Shoot.
He honestly,
Yeah, give us a hint or something.
Brock Purdy-esque. I believe this team went to the Super Bowl the year that he won the MVP.
Doesn't help.
But I want to say that they lost the Super Bowl. They did lose the Super Bowl, yeah.
Oh. I want to say
It's not.
I think they won the Super Bowl if it's the person I'm thinking of. I'm going to say Carson Wentz.
No.
Think Carson Wentz won MVP?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a good guess, bro. It's about to. Can I get another hint?
Yeah. John Gruden was the head coach.
Also, it's the Buccaneers, bro.
Or no, it was John Gruden's old team.
Also,
It's the Raiders?
Yep, so it's the Raiders.
The quarterback for the Raiders back in 2002.
bruh. Are you serious, man?
Wasn't he black?
No, he's very white.
I have no idea.
What?
I'm telling you, this is, by far maybe
You're gonna say it,
the
bro.
most fraudulent. You
Unless
have a
you know it,
guess?
James.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Do you have a
Oh, yeah. No.
guess? It's Rich Gannon,
Yeah, no.
2002.
Then, yeah. I mean,
Rich Gannon. I hope we have some fans of Rich Gannon, 'cause
All
I've
right,
never heard that name.
This is the last one.
all right.
Whose guess is it?
think it's
It
Mark.
would be
Whoever
it's
ended
yours.
on down.
Yeah.
It'd be 3,837 passing yards, 35 touchdowns to 10 interception ratio, and completed not even 60% of his passes.
Dang, that just eliminated who I was thinking. Carson Wentz.
Cam Newton.
It is Cam Newton. What year is that? What you think deep about this?
You get one shot.
I'm almost positive I know the year. Because they went 15-1 before they lost.
This was the year that Madden Mobile was the most good.
2014, Cam Newton.
You overthought it.
2015, Cam Newton. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
It was 2015. And then I have one bonus question. Who won the most MVPs
Like ever.
ever? Who has the title for the most MVPs?
Jerry Rice.
Walter Payton.
Oh wait, why did I say
What'd you
Jerry
say?
Rice? bro?
Walter
What am I s-
Payton.
No.
Oh, what,
Brady,
am,
right?
what am I talking about?
It's
bro?
a quarterback.
Oh.
It's Joe Montana, bro.
No, it's
Marino.
it's
Brady Farvey.
no, it's Aaron Rodgers, isn't it?
He's second.
Oh,
No, bro. MVPs.
You already said Tom Brady?
Yep, Tom
It's
Brady.
not-
Just about every. You're overthinking it.
Am I?
Outside of Tom Brady, who is like the most dominant quarterback?
Michael Vick, 100%. That's definitely who won it.
Oh, it's Peyton Manning. It was Peyton Manning.
He
He
said Michael
Damn.
Vick.
Same Madden, bro.
Michael Vick
I was
out
gonna say,
here.
I know Rodgers is up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peyton had 5, and then Rodgers has 4.
Dang.
And he's still playing, so who knows?
Yeah, not coming back though.
Next
back
year,
to-
though.
No,
Back to this year.
Next year.
It's not coming
Garrett
back.
Wilson, top 5 receiver.
Jets are bad. I wouldn't want to come back to that team either.
All right, man. Real quick, our winners and losers for week 15. I'm starting with the only game that I really like in depth watched this week.
100%.
Like I watched every snap because we were there. So I'm going with the Bengals Vikings game. My winner is T. Higgins. Started with 2 absolutely key drops that everybody had. Like they had the whole stadium in shambles and people talking about all types of crazy stuff. But then the comeback and absolutely mossed Caleb Evans, who doesn't say much because it's Caleb Evans, but he absolutely mossed Caleb Evans and had another touchdown after that. Like, props to him because he single-handedly like won them in the pass game this week. So that's my biggest winner. My biggest loser is a little weird. It's Alexander Madison. I've been talking about this for a while now that Ty Chandler should be our bell cow from now on. I like to see Madison more as a goal line back, kind of Gus Edwards style-esque type of running. But yeah, I mean, sucks that he's lost time, but I think he's losing time on the field as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hop into my winners and losers for this week. First loser, we'll just start with my dynasty team out for the year. We're not going to regard that, though. For the first winner, I had this for this week. I'm going to go with Jared Goff and him playing against Sorry, I can't talk. But Jared Goff playing Denver. I have his stats here. He threw for 278 yards, five touchdowns and 0 interceptions. He was just absolutely cooking this week against a hot Denver team, which was supposed to be a good game, but he kind of blew him out of the water. So I'm going to take Jared Goff for my winner this week. For my loser, there's probably a lot of losers I could put this week, but my biggest one's going to be Bijan Robinson, 7 carries for 11 yards and 1 reception. The guy outsnapped by Algier because he looked so bad. So I don't know if that's Arthur Smith. I don't know if it's Bijan, but those are my winners and losers.
Biggest loser of the week, even though I didn't watch the game, caught the highlights this morning for when I was at work. Philadelphia Eagles, they had a chance to really compete for this number 1 seed in the NFC, and they're slowly slipping away, losing 3 straight. And as Bosa said, we laid out the blueprint to beat the Eagles, and if that's the case, teams are actually following that. Biggest winner this week, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, going into Lambeau, Baker Mayfield going off. Now I think they have like a 70% chance of making the playoffs, whether it be to win that division or be a wild card team. Just don't sleep on the Bucs because their defense is coming up and their offense is clicking.
Yeah, with that win, I believe they're actually the top of the division as well.
Yep.
So just with how all the tiebreakers and stuff work out. Like Dom said, the most in-depth game that we had this week was the Bengals and Vikings, so I'm going to stick with that. My biggest winner this week is the Bengals. Wow, what a game that was. That was, like, by far just the best experience I've ever had at a Bengals game, simply because the times that I went before, we sucked, so there's, like, just not even, like, a half of the stadium was filled every time that I went. And, like, it was almost, like, packed out. Like, it was loud. It was by far the loudest game I've been to. But speaking on the game, just, like, for this team to be able to just rally in the second half like that, down 2 scores, I mean, like, this is what I'm talking about. When you have to get hot, it's this stretch. It's from week 13 to the end of the season. Like, that's the time that you have to get hot. And this team is arguably up there as one of the hottest teams and one of the most maybe even underlooked teams that is right now in the playoffs. And I couldn't ask more out of them, honestly. My biggest loser of the week, since it's just easier to stick with my division, I'm going to go with the Steelers. With the loss to the Colts, first of all, you're up 13-0, I believe, and then you don't score a point the rest of the game. That's unacceptable. The Colts aren't even a good team. I don't know. It was bad football. And then on top of that, you're now out of the playoff picture. I mean, you're still in the race, but you're not qualifying for the playoffs as of right now. And then they play the Bengals this week, so
Mason Rudolph.
it's not going to look too good for you. Yep, and they're starting Mason Rudolph, so
Let's throw some helmets. I'm ready.
I think it'll kind of be like a low-scoring game, but, I mean, if they can't score touchdowns against us, like,
Mason's not going to be able to.
this is like their one shot to maybe even keep themselves in the playoffs, and it's not looking good for them, honestly. And I love to see it, every second of it.
Well, let's get into it, man, with our pick 'em. I'm surprised Nate has a voice because that boy was screaming, man. I'm talking T, all that, man, all the who they. I didn't know that the Bengals had a theme song. I've learned that the Dolphins have a theme song. I've been to one of their games. Theirs sucks. The Bengals is pretty good. But anyway, our pick 'em, man. Thursday night, we got the Saints playing the Rams. Yeah, playoff implications all over it. Got a couple good games this week. This is one of them, I think. Give me the Ramsies. Speaking of hot teams, I think they're going to start to click it all together. And, like, Kyron Williams, like, just the whole offense in general, combined with Aaron Donald just anchoring the defensive line. I like him in this matchup against a concussed quarterback.
Yeah, give me the Rams. The Saints still have not been able to score. At the end of the day, just put points, like, the ball into the end zone. And against a team like the Rams that can pass as efficiently as they can, like, this has potential blowout implications.
Yeah.
I'm also going to go Rams here. Like Dom said, the offense is clicking. So, like, a lot of question marks when it comes to the Saints. I feel like all they have is Kamara with Olave in and out of concussion and ankle protocol. So, just too many weapons for the Rams.
Rams.
All right, Bengals are at the Steelers. Just talked about it, but who you got, man? I'm gonna go with the Bengals this week. Yeah, just give me the team that's put more on paper so far, man. Give me the Bengals.
Like I said before, Mason Rudolph is a starter for Steelers. That's all that's really needs to be said. Who dey?
Yeah, Bengals here.
Bengals.
Oh yeah, and a couple of you Steelers fans turning on Mike Tomlin. Not cool, man. Just want to point that out. It's not cool. Like, be careful with what you wish for, man. Bills are at the Chargers. Man, this looked a lot different a couple weeks ago. Bills.
Yeah, Bills in the onslaught. The Chargers just gave up 62 points to, or I think it was 62, 63 to the Raiders of all teams.
Yeah, also give me the Bills. I want to touch on it real quick because none of us really had it in our winners and losers. But for the Bills, like, to absolutely run the ball down Dallas's throat was probably the worst L a team could take all season, just, like, demoralizing for that defense. Like, I don't think I've seen that in the NFL in a very long time. Just, like, we're going to run it down your throat every single play, and they couldn't stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eagles-Vikings was like that early in the year.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It was just like that, like, just demoralizing. Like, the defense is just, at some point, you just become, like, clocked out.
Mhm.
That's what it kind of felt like
Getting
playing for the
punched in
Madison
the
Rams.
mouth every single
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, with that, give me the Bills and the spread. I mean, I think it's minus 14.5, but
Yeah.
I would take it up to 17.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Take the Bills as well.
All right, Colts are at the Falcons. Man, oh, man.
Falcons at
Two
home.
teams dying to get in. Give me the Colts.
Heineke is a starter.
Heineke is the starter. Give me the Colts. Even though there's been a lot of ups and downs with weather, I still like him better than Heineke, man. Heineke is feisty, but it's just a Jeremy Lin, in my opinion. So
Yeah, give me the Colts. Even though the Falcons' defense is good because of Jesse Bates. I didn't even know that Heineke was starting until just now. So give me the Colts all day.
Yeah, I like Gardner Minshew compared to anyone on the Falcons offense right now. To be honest, they looked horrible last week. I'm taking the Colts.
Yeah, give me the Colts, too.
Clean sweep.
but here we go, man. I mean, when James said last week, like, he was not kidding, man. When we all picked the Falcons, man, like, you
It's
just
literally the opposite every time.
You cannot
bro.
make this stuff up, man. Packers are at the Panthers. Man, what a crappy game. I haven't seen Jordan Love on my winners in a while, but give me the Packers. I think they put up a lot of fantasy points this week for all you battling it out.
Yeah, give me the Packers. I think they're just they're just a pissed off team right now. You know, I feel like they should be a lot better than they actually are. And this Panthers team, even though that they only have a couple of wins, like, just their offense is so bad. It really is.
So bad.
Give me the Packers.
Yeah, give me the Packers, too, but I don't know. This Panthers team, even though they're terrible, their defense does play really
Yeah.
well. And
It's
they
easy
like to
games.
keep games kind of close, at
They
least
got-
recently. Like,
They got no reason to lose.
yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I like the Packers, but I like the under in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I like it too.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Packers.
All right, man. Browns are at the Texans.
Mm.
All signs are CJ Stroud's back. Man, it's going to be a good one, man. I thought about this one for a while. Browns reluctantly, man. I just think the defense, Stroud coming back. Man, that defense for the Browns is special, man. Give me the Browns.
We got Houston at a minus 2.5 on this game.
Yeah, Houston's favored.
Is it at Cleveland?
It's at Houston.
It's tough because I just feel like betting on quarterbacks that just come out of concussions, especially this year, like, good luck. And this Browns team just, like, there's so many games that they should not be winning, and they still find a way every single time. And you just have to credit that. So I think this is another game that the Browns, I think, just somehow win it late.
I'm actually going to go Texans here. Not to discredit the Browns or anything, but I think when the Browns take 2 steps forward, they take one tiny step back. I've kind of noticed that during the season. So nothing the Browns did. I just think that it makes the wild card a little more interesting with these teams, and uh, that makes sense.
It
Nah,
does.
yeah.
It does.
Yeah, like
because
I just don't see him winning. Like, what is it? Would it be 3 straight or 4 straight?
Yeah,
it would be, and then they would have 10 wins,
Yeah.
and like it's hard to picture that.
But
so
I see the
just-
Browns making the playoffs. I think they're
Right.
going to be that 5 seed, but I just think they take a little bit of step back this week.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually excited as hell to watch this game. Just because it's Ohio and Ohio, my boy CJ. I don't discredit everything he said, James, because I think Texans could honestly really easily win this game. I don't think easily, obviously, but I could see CJ. That team just having a little bit more flair with him coming back. They did play good with David Mills last week, so I could see
Case
it again.
Keenum last week.
But I'm not going to root against my home team. The Browns have been surprising me as a fan this year on some of these games they've been pulling off, so I'm just going to ride with the Browns until it slows down.
Got to.
Go, Joe.
Yeah, y'all are lucky y'all ain't facing Case Keenum for real. We're going back to back with my squad, man. Lions are at the Vikings. This is gonna be. You're gonna hear like a lot of scolds this week, man, because this talk about a stadium I really want to go to. Not just because it's my favorite team, but it's by far rated like one of the best stadiums. Just the atmosphere, and for that reason, I think the Vikings win. The home field is going to show up in this game, I think, and it's going to be rowdy. And then we play them either next week or the week after, and I think we split. So give me the Vikings this one though.
Yeah,
The
I
defense.
think this will definitely be a very close game, and I don't think Goff puts up nearly as many stats as he did last week compared to this week. But I just think the Lions are too good of a team. It being at the Vikings is tough, but I'm just gonna go Lions here.
Yeah, I like a really close game in this, but I think the Lions squeak it out at the end. I just trust a more veteran quarterback at the end of the game.
Yeah. Did C.J. Gardner-Johnson play last week?
No.
I heard something about him coming back.
Yeah, his practice window's open.
So he could return this game, or is it next week, possibly?
He's probably just going to hold out
Until
until
the playoffs.
Yeah.
Or a week
Well, when he comes
before.
back, that's going to be a boost for him, obviously. But I don't know. Like James said, I like the veteran quarterback compared to the young gun. Don't count them out, but I'm just going to ride with the Lions because they're hot.
All right, man. Commanders are at the Jets. Gosh,
It's going to be a weird game.
I feel bad for whoever's watching this.
So it's
one,
like you're
man.
playing one of the best secondaries with the quarterback can throw the rock, and then you have the Jets who just have defense against one of the worst secondaries. So I
Over
don't know.
under 2.5 interceptions though in this game. I'm hammering the over.
Yeah.
Could see 2 for both.
There's word
honestly.
that it could be Jacoby Brissett this week. There's word.
Or
Really?
Sam Howell.
Yeah, there is word.
Why? Is he hurt?
I don't know if
No.
it's
Or is it because of
They
play?
benched-
Because they
Yeah.
hate him.
They benched Sam Howell last
No,
week.
they didn't. Wow.
Yeah.
It's interesting, actually.
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
You guys skip over me for a second. I gotta really debate this.
Well, my discussion might help. What I've noticed with Washington is that they play terrible against teams with a good pass rush. Like the Giants beat up on them this year. The Cowboys did. And the Jets have one of the best defensive rush, you know what I'm talking about, in the league. So, give me the Jets. The line sucks.
I'm thinking Sam Howell's going to start.
Okay.
Ain't nobody trying to see Jacoby Brissett out there.
Bro, he came in and was a dog.
Yeah.
He almost let it come
I don't think
back.
you understand.
All
Like
right.
people were trying to trade for Jacoby
Okay,
Brissett.
so we think Jacoby Brissett's going to start. Give me the Jets.
All right.
If Sam Howell's starting, give me
All right, bro.
give me the
I love
Commanders.
Jacoby just because of last year, what he did for the Browns. I think it's still weird that they would sit him over Sam Howell, though, just because Sam Howell's young. I don't know.
The Commanders' defense sucks.
It sucks really bad. The Jets' defense
That's
is
what
really
it
good. I'm
ultimately
honestly thinking it's
came
going to be a
down to me.
low-scoring game if I had to predict it now. Like, I would take the under probably, just depending on what it's at. But I'm going to take the Jets and hope that Zach Wilson can because I feel like Zach does not play good against good defenses. At least against besides that KC game he had earlier this year. But when he plays bad defenses, he actually looks like a good quarterback. So if he plays this horrible secondary, I think they'll be all right.
Real quick, this ain't gonna make the top of the YouTube charts or nothing. But give me Jacoby Brissett over Jameis Winston any day of the week.
100%.
Cap.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all of it.
I'm
man.
taking that all
Cap.
day, every day.
Does Jacoby Brissett eat W's? No.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's not goofy, bro.
He holds out.
All right, man. Seahawks are at the Titans. Man, what a game from that man. That was fun, man. If you don't like Drew Lock, what you doing, man? He's a really cool guy. Give me the Seahawks. Seahawks, Jackson Smith and Jigba is really coming into his own as a slot receiver in that offense. A little spark plug, mix it up. Yeah, mix it up. Give me Seahawks, man.
The Titans lost to a Case Keenum-led team while they were up, I believe, 2 possessions on the game, almost the entire time. So, with that being said, yeah, give me the Seahawks as well. I think I know it's just one play, but that throw Drew Lock made last night was just it was beautiful. It was beautiful and clutch time. Shout out to the Seahawks. Go Birds. Go Seahawks, whatever.
Give me the Seahawks. They're playing for a playoff position. Titans are eliminated now, so it's pretty easy in my eyes.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Seahawks. I think their secondary, they started off really hot at the beginning of this year. I know they slowed down a little bit, but against Will Levis, who likes to throw a lot of deep balls, I think the secondary just really does play well against him. I could see a pick or two. I'm going to take the Seahawks here.
All right, Jags are at the Buccaneers. Man, this is a tough one for me.
One hot team, one cold.
Yeah, Baker just had an absolute masterclass last week. I'm going with the Jags to flip the script a little bit and make the AFC a little bit more interesting as far as, the top teams going into the year that we thought not looking so hot. So I like the Jags to eke out this one.
I just can't go Jaguars with how Lawrence has looked. I don't know if he's still concussed or what, but even against the Ravens, he made so many questionable plays, and I would like to see a bounce back from him this week, but I just think that the Bucs are too hot. They have too much of I guess the Jaguars do too, but the Bucs have too much of an important position to lose this game. So, give me the Bucs at home.
Trevor Lawrence is, if I had to predict, I don't think he's going to play because, as Adam Schefter reported, it's hard for quarterbacks to come back 1 week after concussion. We just saw that with Stroud. So there is a chance he clears concussion protocol, but it's not likely. But if he does play, I do like the Jags. I think they had every opportunity to beat the Ravens last week.
Mm-hmm.
Every opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, they should have been up 21-7 at half, but they just couldn't capitalize. And once this team starts capitalizing in the red zone, I think they're one of the best teams in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So give me the Jags if he plays. If not, then hammer at the Bucs.
I don't know. I've been liking what I've been seeing from Baker. Honestly, I'm just going to keep riding the wave. Like you guys said, one team's cold, one team's hot. The Jags have not been looking great offensively. Even when Trevor played the Cleveland, I know it's a harder defense, but he was making some really bad throws. And outside of Calvin Ridley and Evan Ingram, I don't know. I just don't think their offense has been looking very good. But Baker's been leading that team. From what I've heard, everyone loves him as the locker room quarterback. So let's keep riding the Baker wave. I'm riding Bucs here.
And take a Mike Evans touchdown, too, because he just scores one, it seems like, every single week as well.
All right, Cardinals are at the Bears. I'm going to go with the Bears. Tough loss last week, man, but the locker room is very strong. When DJ Moore is, talking already, hey, man, I just want to let you guys know, Drake May, Caleb Williams, not better than my guy Justin Fields. That's the type of leadership you like to see from DJ Moore and stuff like that. I like the Bears here. I think the defense is, we you know the clip if you like this show, who are the Bears defensive players. I know some now, I really do, Gordon and, Brisker. Man, they got some dudes, so give me the Bears.
Yeah, give me the Bears as well. I would really enjoy if this was a high-scoring game, just because I think watching Justin Fields versus Kyler Murray would be just fireworks. But it probably won't be. I like the Bears' defense better than the Cardinals' defense, so give me the Bears.
I think Dom said it perfectly. Give me the Bears.
Yeah. I don't know. I really like the look of this game. I like Kyler Murray against this defense. Little shout out to the Bears and Montez Sweat when they made that trade earlier this year.
Mhm.
He's been cooking for the Bears, and they already have him signed, so it looks like a great trade for them for a second rounder. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to write the Bears just because I think they have a little bit more offensive weapons, but I think this could be a higher scoring game. I really do.
Mm-hmm. All right, probably game of the week here. Cowboys are at the Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Cowboys, riding the narrative that Dolphins can't beat good teams.
Where's it at?
Miami. Miami is favored by 1.5. Home field advantage.
And this isn't a primetime game, so there should be points being scored.
Yeah, it's like at 4:25.
Give me the Dolphins at home. Like you said, I just at some point they are gonna have to show that they can be a good team. And if they lose this game, like I'm just gonna fade the Dolphins when they get into the playoffs. But it being on their home turf, like I don't know, I just really like the Dolphins' offense this game.
It's a hard game to pick.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Cowboys. Reluctantly.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna.
hard.
I'm actually gonna take Miami only for like one reason I can really think of. I think both these teams are really, really good. One thing I noticed about the Cowboys secondary is they like to play really aggressive on the ball, kind of like ball hawks. And that's something that's kind of hard to do against this Miami Dolphins team because they will make you pay if you mess up on that. Don't get me wrong, I think there could definitely be interceptions both ways, but I think having Tyreek and Waddle came into his form last week with Tyreek out, if you make some of those, you can't play as aggressive as they normally do because the Dolphins really will kill you with speed. And we just seen what James Cook did to him running, and then you got Mostert and A-Chain, which is also the two of the fastest backs in the game. So I'm going to take the Dolphins for that reason, but also reluctantly.
And outside Kyle Shanahan, no one schemes up a better run game than Mike McDaniels. So
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot less cover 0 this week from the Cowboys if they're smart. So, Patriots are at the Broncos. Broncos, man.
Sunday Night Football.
Yep, Christmas, right?
No, yeah.
Broncos country, let's ride.
Yeah, I mean, let's go Broncos.
Denver's still hot, even after the loss. I mean, it was a bad loss. No, listen. It was a bad loss. I still believe in the Broncos wholeheartedly, especially against this Patriots team who's been looking horrible this year.
They've been a little hot lately.
Their
Yeah.
defense has been good.
But even still, I think the Broncos, they're going to make the playoffs. I like to see them to make the playoffs, so for that reason, I'm going to take them.
Yeah.
this week.
You know what's going to be crazy in the offseason and all that is when Sean Payton, DK Metcalf, and Draymond Green are all in the same counseling. That's going to be nuts because all of them boys need it, that's for sure. All right, let's get to the Christmas games. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope everybody has a good time with family and just remember what it's about, man. But Raiders are at the Chiefs. Sneaky always, except I guess not earlier this year. It was pretty waxing, but team coming off 63. I don't know. You know what I want to do, but give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs, but them being -10, I don't know. This game could be pretty close. So there's that. Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs as well. Rasheed Rice cooked them last time. Let's hope he cooks them this time.
I agree. Rasheed Rice has been absolutely cooking the last couple weeks. One thing that really surprised me about this Chiefs team is I didn't realize that their defense is like a top 3 defense in the league right now. I had no idea that. And you still have Patrick Mahomes on offense. I would like to see their offense at least pick it up some in this game. I feel like they could. But I'm going to take the Chiefs and dang near the money, the spread with this as well.
All right, man. Giants are at the Eagles. I think the Eagles, the line's 10.5, man. I think the Eagles are going to be pretty pissed off. So, yeah. Give me the Eagles.
Yeah, after 3 straight losses against, like, top of the league teams, they got to get a win in there somewhere. So,
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Give me the Eagles.
Yeah, not much to say. I'm taking the Eagles here.
All right. I said game of the week. This is up for competition as well, man.
I think
This
To-
is
this is game.
this is game of the year so far. in
Yeah,
my
probably.
opinion.
Two top teams in their conferences.
Yeah, if I had to pick my Super Bowl right now, this is probably it based off paper stuff.
I'll
Man,
puke it. This is a Super Bowl.
what a good little way to end your Christmas, man. Last time we seen this, if I'm right,
I'm being for real.
we seen this in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No, I'm just laughing because Nate hates both these teams.
Yeah, no, it is funny. He does
He
hate
said
both
I'd
these teams.
puke if I seen him in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl. All disgusted over here.
Yeah, I remember the lights went out that one year in the Super Bowl.
It was rigged. All right.
Yeah, all
It
that,
was
man.
rigged.
It was crazy. But all that being said, I'm going to go with the 49ers. They're at home. I think the home field advantage really shows. I mean, the line's -5.5. Man, I just think that this defense can, cook up Lamar a little bit, make him feel a little bit more pressure than he did last week. So, give me the 49ers.
Yeah, give me the Niners as well. They have arguably looked like the best. No, I don't even think it's argued. They've looked like the best team for like the last month and a half now. Even though the Ravens, like I said, top of the conference, like playing as good as football as they possibly can right now. I honestly think that they cover the spread, but I just think that the Niners offense is just too much. It's too much firepower. So give me the Niners.
Yeah. I actually like the Ravens as much as I hate to say it in my division. I don't necessarily hate them, but this 49ers team is like absolutely star-studded. I mean, offense and defensively, and I think they're going to be able to contain Lamar's rushing ability. Keaton Mitchell was out, just got injured last week for the whole year, bad injury. Hope he gets better soon. But I think that was honestly, people don't realize, I think that's going to be a more drastic hit than normal because he's their receiving back and he's been cooking in the receiving portion of their game. And against this 49ers defense, like I think you need every single weapon possible. So I'm going to ride the 49ers because what better story is it than the last pick of last year's draft becoming the MVP? So I'm going to take the 49ers here.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Give me the spread. I think the Ravens kind of play similar to the Eagles. And if the 49ers stick to what they did to the Eagles, I think they got the formula to win this game and win by, in my opinion, I think like 10 points. I
Yeah.
really do. I think the Ravens should have lost to the Jags last week, and I think they're a little bit overrated. That's my opinion.
No, I agree. Yeah, one quick thing before we end. Like, when you think about this Ravens defense, like, there's some good players, but defensive line-wise, they get sacks by committee. And when you think about this 49ers offensive line, this ain't the type of line. You want a star when you're talking about going against this type of line. You don't want a by-committee kind of team against this. I mean, they pick up blitzes better than anybody, man. So, but yeah, like I said, man, Merry Christmas. Play this at your Christmas, dude. That'd be a little fun. Like, I know those guys. But it was real, y'all. Peace.
Peace.